it do, baby? It's your boy Enrico, and I'm back again. Today I came to holler at y'all about Donald Trump and his recent comments about the Washington Commanders changing their name back. Now, look, man, I'm a Washington Redskins fan, Commanders fan, football team, whatever you want to call us. Um, I associate with the Redskins name, to be honest. That's the name I grew up on. That's the name I love. That's the name that, I have Native American friends and then people that I grew up in knowing and meeting that told me they have great honor in the name. So there's a lot of pride in things that come with that name. Now, Donald Trump has come out with a statement saying that he wants us, the Washington whatever, he said, to change their name back to the Washington Redskins. Now, obviously, we changed our name from the Redskins to the Commanders. Well, we went to the football team and then the Commanders after that big push that, you know, all the teams that had Native American imagery around the country, it was a big push for them to, remove their names. And that happened. So after that happened, it's been a lot of back and forth about the name thing out here in this area. A lot of original fans, a lot of old school fans were mad about the name change. They didn't want the name change. And a lot of people did. A lot of people felt it was racist, or if it's even a question of it being racist, then just change it. Da da da. Da. And I understand both sides, but the thing that pissed me off about this whole conversation is that it seems like the people who actually are affected or the name is about, it seems like their opinion is the one that gets considered the least, and I don't understand that. Like, it seems like people that are not of Native American descent were the people that were dictating the conversation and spearheading the conversation as if they were the ones that were offended or they had a right to say what was offensive or not, which I don't really understand. And that leads me to to the further conversation we want to have a little bit today. I'm not gonna be here too long, but am I for the name change to go back to the Redskins? Yes, I am. I am because I spoke with multiple Native American people. I've read polls, I've seen polls that indicates that Native Americans are in favor of the name. So my whole thing is this: I will never tell another group of people what is offensive to them or not. And if they themselves can't decide or can't give me a clear answer of what is offensive, where it's not, I'm gonna leave that to them to figure out how they want to go about it before I sit there trying to take the initiative in doing that. And in my opinion, the political landscape, America, whatever, the system, the powers that be, however you want to describe it, in my opinion, they hijacked the situation for political reasons about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, leading into that next candidate race, the one of 2020, leading into the race of 2020. This when all this got spearheaded, and up until that day, there were polls showing that Native Americans were in majority in favor of the name. Not all of them, but the majority was in favor. Like I said, they were having internal debates. I understand they were having internal discussions. I understand there were people on both sides in the Native American community. There were people on both sides, people that were for it, people that were against it. But my point is, let those people decide what they want to do and not try to decide what the hell you want to do for them. Don't sit there and say, oh, it's obviously racist, it's obviously offensive. I just heard Stephen A. Smith and Ryan Clark on ESPN First Take sit there and say that. They both said and repeated that it was obviously offensive. Da da da. Obviously offensive to who? Y'all just regurgitating the rhetoric that was spewed by all these political people that were trying to use this as a political angle, and they did. But at the end of the day, don't let Stephen A. y'all and Ryan Clark blind y'all and brainwash with y'all like the rest of these people do into making y'all think that it's obviously offensive. When the people who the name is about didn't say it's obviously offensive. When a lot of them had very much pride in that name. When a lot of Native Americans are literally Redskin fans because of that mascot, because of that name. So how you gonna sit there and tell them people that it's offensive and we need to remove it? When some of those people take very much pride in that, they represent it, and that's the very reason why they're a fan of the team in the first place. So for all you idiots that's out here spewing that bull crap, trying to brainwash people, you need to stop it. And maybe y'all brainwashed. Maybe I actually believe it. Stephen A., Ryan Clark. Maybe I actually believe that crap. But take your head out your butt and smell the roses for what it really is. Because that's not really what it really is, my guys. It's not. So don't sit there and say it's obviously racist, it's obviously demeaning, and that's not true. Shut your ass up and do some research and know the truth, and don't just go off what the hell you hear people say on Fox News, all this crap. You dummies. Now, President Trump, we all know the jig that the jig is up for you, my guy. Like, you're not slick either. We see what you're doing, brother. Sir, Mr. Commander-in-Chief, we see what you're doing. All this Epstein stuff, war, tariffs, all this stuff is crumbling down on top of you right now, my brother. Especially that Epstein stuff. That's a hot button topic right now. So what's a great way to throw a diversion out there to make people forget about that for a couple of days? Maybe people get so wrapped up in this name crap, they might forget about it altogether. Hey, it's worth a chance, worth a try. Just throw that bait out there and see if they bite it. That's what he did. He threw the bait out there. He's going to see if we bite it. Now, he knows he's going to touch at some real emotions and stuff with this situation, though. So he know what he's doing. It was a great tactic. Because people might get wrapped all the way up into this name stuff. Again, a lot of people, a lot of Redskin fans, a lot of Redskin name fans heard that and they jumped all over it. And they about to take that to the moon. And he knows that. A lot of people hate the name Commanders. A lot of people wish the name Redskins would come back. I myself hate the name Commanders. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it's growing on me, but it's like I'm getting used to it now. I still hate it. I still hate the name Commanders. I don't care what nobody says. It doesn't matter if the team wins. What's the matter with the name? It matters. Your name represents your identity. Your name is a representation of what your identity is. Who are you? That's what your name is. Like, what is our identity with the Commanders? Like, what is the Commander? What is our mascot? We don't have none of that. Our mascot is a pig. Major Tutty. That has nothing to do with a Commander. So identity is all over the place. Now, if you win and you have a certain aura, a certain team, that stuff gets nullified. Yes, I agree. That stuff becomes less important. But at the end of the day, you're not going to tell me your name and your identity is not important, or you don't care about that. Or it doesn't matter as long as we win it. It matters, dog. Like, come on, man. Nobody wants to be no damn Commanders. I ain't gonna lie. That has nothing to do with nothing we have in our history, nothing we have going on. It has nothing to do with nothing. It was a random-ass name that lazy, dumbass, cheap Daniel Snyder landed on because he didn't want to pay people for licensing rights for other names. Because he's a cheap son of a bitch. He got paid $6 billion to get the fuck out of the way, and he still want to be a cheapskate. We could have hired at Arkansas State, the Red Wolves. We could have gave them some money for that to use that name, but we ain't want to do stuff like that. See, I know stuff. I know real shit that people don't know. The Bama is a cheap clown. So good riddance, Snyder. I'm so happy you gone, you piece of shit. You want to be a cheap ass piece of crap when you're getting billions of dollars to walk out the door. You could have paid for that name. We could have been the Red Wolves or something like that. But that's a different story of a different day. The thesis of this story is the name is not a good name. We do not want the name. But Donald Trump, we see what you're doing too, bruh. Don't just try to throw this out here and try to gain some new fans and gain some fan favor. Oh my God, you better get our name back. I love Trump now. And you're going to have a lot of idiots that move and think like that for real though. A lot of people going to be like, oh no, Trump my dog, man. I don't care about none of that other stuff. Man, fuck all that political shit. He got to get our Redskins name back. That's my dog, man. That's my man forever, dog. Man, you going to have a lot of dudes that think and say shit like that. And that's cool, man. And he know what he doing. So bravo to you, President Trump. But I will say, I ain't going to lie. If it's a possibility we couldn't get that name back, make it happen. Native Americans, this is our chance. Not our chance. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not a Native American. Excuse me. This is y'all chance as Native Americans to get this name back. If y'all really want to, even though we know he's using this to cover up other stuff. We know in his heart he doesn't give a damn about that name. He doesn't give a damn. I ain't going to say that. He don't care about the people, but I doubt he cares about the people, in my opinion, allegedly. But This is a clear window. Y'all can actually go through this window and open the Pandora box back up, and y'all can get what y'all want. This is y'all chance, Native Americans. Y'all better stand loud, stand strong, and stand proud. And let the damn president know that y'all serious about getting that name back. And if y'all make the most noise, if y'all make yourself present, then y'all, they can't deny you guys. Because I don't care how many other freaking people, these other people, I don't want to say it, other kind of people, other type of people, other race of people that's trying to dictate how y'all feel about this name. They don't matter more than y'all matter. So if y'all put the pressure on it that y'all want this name back, the family of the chief that the logo was made after, all them people that y'all demand that, trust me, y'all will make enough noise to make a difference, make a change. So this is your opportunity, this is your chance. And I'm for it, man. Hey, I'm always gonna be a Redskin, man. No matter what, I'm a Redskin. I don't really associate that Commander's name. It's goofy. Like I said, it's basically Dan Snyder's last dog. I know for a fact that Dan Snyder and Ron Rivera had a huge part in coming up with that name. Our current head coach at the time, Ron Rivera, had a big influence on our name. He's a military junkie. He loves the military. All this bull crap. No shout out. No offense to the military. I love the military. I love what they do for us. Of course, we all should appreciate and love the military. But what the hell does that have to do with our Washington football team? That has nothing to do with it. Nothing. Like nothing. There's no connection from the commander except for Washington, D.C., the commander-in-chief, and the army and the military, all that bull crap. That has nothing to do with football, bruh. Nothing. So we don't want that damn name. So Native Americans, this is y'all chance to get our name back. Holla if you hear me. Native American, man, stand up. Do what y'all gotta do. Donald Trump, you a wild boy for this one, but I ain't gonna lie. I do want that name change, so we can make that happen. Let's make it happen, y'all. Let's make it happen, man. Hey, it's your boy Rico. Appreciate y'all for giving me a listen, man. If you rock with my content, give me a like, give me a subscription. Like, comment, subscribe, always. I love the comments in the comment section. I love to read the comments and get feedback. So I love the dialogue, I love the interaction, man. It's our time, everybody. You know, it's the people's time, man. It's the people's chant, Rico, baby. Till next time. Make it your next time. Make it your best time till next time. Damn, see, I ain't doing a video in a minute, y'all. I done got rusty. I done forgot my exit sign. You know what I'm saying? Make it your best time till next time. Peace.